Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday, April 16th, 2020. By now, I see that a lot of you have begun work on your Edpuzzle on Read Aloud Lesson 3, and lots of you have already begun work on your letter from the past. Now, a quick misconception that I noticed is that some of us were writing letters to someone in the past. However, what we're doing is trying to imagine that we have been transported into the past and we are writing about the events that we see. So in class so far, we have read about the Little Rock Nine, we've read about Rosa Parks, and we've built some background knowledge on the segregated world that existed during the Civil Rights Movement. Your job is to pick one or more of those events and describe them to someone through a letter. As you're working, make sure that you check your rubric to make sure that you are including the main elements that are required. So that you're using full sentences, that you are writing as if you were in the past and talking about a specific event, that you are using the format of a letter, and you are describing what you would see. So you're including details from the text that we've been reading. I also uploaded a couple different tutorials today. One about how to access and figure out Zoom conferences so we can begin to video conference next week. A second tutorial all about how to log your independent reading. And a third tutorial all about how to use our website, Epic, which is an entire virtual library full of books that you can have read to you, that you can use for independent reading, and that we'll utilize when we roll out small groups or one-on-one check-ins next week. This includes poetry, comics, nonfiction, series of books. So check out those tutorials for more information. They are in the Classwork tab of Google Classroom. Scroll down to how-tos and tutorials. A huge shout out to Jaden Luna. Yesterday, he was the first person to get our question of the day 100% correct. His response is listed down below. Jaden realized that yes, we did need to capitalize the D in during. We also needed to add a comma after movement. We needed to change the Y to an actual word instead of just the letter Y. And we needed to capitalize African Americans and change rights to a different kind of rights, meaning the rights that we have by law, and to add a question mark. There were a lot of corrections in this sentence. I must have been pretty tired when I wrote it. So we're gonna try this again. Make sure that you're thinking about all of the grammar rules that we practiced in class, and then correct the sentence on the next slide. Have a great Thursday, Tiny Humans. We are almost finished with week 3, so hang on until Friday. Make sure that all of our assignments are submitted by end of day then. Mwah!